Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Taz from Take It Outside. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. I really do appreciate it. As a small-time YouTube content creator, I do this as a hobby, and it just means a lot to me to see that subscriber count go up, along with the views and everything else that comes along with it. But that being said, there's something in it for you as well. I typically do giveaways, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to pump the brakes on the announcement for my next giveaway because the winner of the 300 subscriber giveaway never contacted me. So Faith on Two Wheels, I'm sorry, brother. I gave you a week. You never emailed me like I told you to do. I'm very straightforward with that. It is your job to contact me if you were selected as a winner. That being said, I do have another winner pulled up right here, and we will announce that later on in the video. So to hop right in, we are going to continue on with an earlier video of an overland trip that me and my girlfriend took to the Smoky Mountain 1000. We're just going to hop in there. I need to burn through some of this older content. So yeah, it's a super easy, chill background video. Maybe a couple technical trails. I can't really remember. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Stick around for the announcement of the 300 subscriber giveaway. Again, I will give you a week. It is up to you to email me. My email will be in the description down below, but it is also takeitoutside67@gmail.com. So if you're the winner, give me a holler. I'll give you another week. If you don't claim it, then I'm going to have to pick somebody else.
What's up, guys? It is the beginning of day 3 and just finished making up some breakfast, some coffee. I'll show you what I got. We've got some breakfast tacos, chorizo, potato, egg, and cheese. I can't remember or not if I got a video of yesterday's campsite. No, Cassidy did towards the night, but obviously all of this stuff is kind of messy because of cooking. This is our campsite. Last night we had a fire going, made some campfire hot dogs, some s'mores, just chilled by the fire. That trail doesn't go into anywhere. This is where we came up. One way in, one way out. But we're on top of a mountain ridge out here. Pretty secluded, pretty quiet. It's real nice. Slept real good last night. Woke up again. It was about 50 degrees. But had some barred owls going off earlier. But Cassie's in there still sleeping. So I'm going to get to munching. Y'all hang out. So we just packed up and left camp probably about 30 or so minutes ago. Real steepy. Anyways, we are now heading down to old Buzzard's Roost. So you got, Buzzard's Roost Road, and then you have Old Buzzard's Roost. Buzzard's Roost and Hurricane Creek Road are shut down from the hurricane that happened earlier this year that washed out like half of North Carolina. They're still doing major repairs on those per Onyx. So we are going up and around and down Old Buzzard's Roost. Maybe try to check out to see if we can get over to the actual Buzzard's Roost to see if we can see some stuff. But if not, we're just gonna go on and keep on going until our next big stop is Wachisi Mountain. Pretty cool overlook, pretty scenic. But yep, we're just kind of riding along now. One thing I do gotta say about this Smoky Mountain 1000 is just the entirety of it is very scenic and beautiful, especially this time of year. Leaves are just starting to change, so you got a little bit of the green, but you got the red and the oranges and the yellows. It's just masterful. What do you gotta say?
I'm a little tired right now, but it's beautiful.
Real beautiful. But we're gonna keep on going. See y'all around.
That is insane. Dude. Wow.
Alright y'all, so we just finished up Old Buzzard's Roost. Awesome trail. Pretty easy. I do recommend, four low and airing down your tires. A stock height truck would be able to make it. But we came in from, I think it's the north side, and we were actually able to access Buzzard's Roost Road, where the actual Buzzard's Roost is, from the north side. There's a sign that says it's closed. However, the gate is open, so you're able to access it. But we're going to come on down here, and we're going to check out the Buzzard Roost.
crazy.
Definitely worth it in my opinion. This is absolutely stunning view. Absolutely crazy. So we're over here. I believe this is Big Creek. I don't know how to pronounce the trail, the pt.2 or something like that. And well, the bridge right here that I'm on is closed. However, got to creeping up right over there. I seen that and I was like, that looks like I can pass. And so I just took that, and you'll see that here shortly. But yeah, this is a cool little spot right here. Pretty scenic, really beautiful actually. Can't beat a good water crossing. Onward. Nine and a half long hard hours. Would have been camping probably about an hour and a half ago if little Miss Princess back here didn't want to set up camp in a wet spot. It's wet. So several miles later, an hour and a half later, we are on a Trans-American Trail / SCAR, which is the South Carolina adventure route. It's a connector route that we're on, and we just so happen to be driving by and seeing a little dispersed camping spot next to a creek. So we are setting up a little bit later than we intended, but at least we got camp for the night, so stick around. It's a dusty one, but pretty cool. Got some wood right there. Probably gonna set up the little tent right there. There's a little trail over there. We're near water somewhere, so may go explore that in the morning before we take off, but pretty sure it's like down that way. Could be wrong. Who knows? On to setting up camp. Alright guys, we are starting on the beginning of day 4. It's finally got Sleeping Beauty up and awake and at it. Today's goal is to get to Wacheezy Overlook, and that is going to be our campground. Last night, pretty solid. Got some pretty cool pictures on the cell phone this morning, but probably got about 100 or so miles ahead of us today before we get to Wacheezy. So y'all stick around, we'll film some cool stuff as it comes along the way. So let me see here. As I mentioned yesterday, we are on the Trans-American Trail / SCAR connector section. This is not a part of the Smoky Mountain 1000. It's just kind of something that I did for myself. Oh, deers. Some deers over there. It's deer season in Tennessee. Anyways, but all along, you know, the Smoky Mountain 1000 and even this, there's some cool like cutoff spots, and this being one of them right here. I mean, if you enjoy nature, if you enjoy being outside, I highly recommend doing this. You don't have to do like overlanding or whatever. You can just do little short sections or however you like it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a couple pictures on my phone and then we'll be on. So I must be really good at guesstimating or whatever, because we're right at 100 miles from camp that we had last night to Wacheesee Mountain Overlook. We were going to camp here tonight, but it being 2 o'clock, we've only got about 3 hours left to go home. 2.5, 3 hours or so. So I think we're just going to cut the trip short and head on to the house. But before we go, I'm going to show you Wacheesee Mountain Overlook. As you can see, right down there is a little campsite, if you so choose. But that's going to wrap it up for this little adventure that we went on. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, this is Taz from Take It Outside. Peace.
Alright, y'all, so it is the moment that y'all have probably been waiting for and which you have probably skipped to the end of the video for. If you did watch the entire video, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do thoroughly enjoy doing those types of trips. Kind of talking with my old lady now about getting another trip set up later on in the year. But without further ado, the winner for the 300 subscriber giveaway, the Icon 52-piece set. This gentleman followed all the rules. He liked, he commented, and he subscribed. That's all you got to do. The winner is BA Bama 2211. Babama 2211. The name on the account says Blake. It looks like a picture of you and your wife. Congratulations, because you definitely married up, my friend. But anyways, yeah, dude, you're the winner. 300 subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. All you have to do is email me. All right, I'm going to give you a week, just like I gave Faith on Two Wheels. All right. You have to contact me, all right? I have to get your shipping information to ship this out to you. All I need you to do is email me at takeitoutside67@gmail.com, all right? Give me your name, your address, so I can ship this thing to you. You have until August 11th, 2026 to claim your prize. If not, we're going to have to prolong this again and I'm going to have to pick somebody else. So, if you didn't win this time, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. But, yeah, anyways, I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out with me. It really does mean a lot. I'll see y'all in the next one. Be safe.